Day 39. Before we returned to our journey, the voice returned. It didn't say anything, but its presence was all too familiar. Thía told us of her dream of the elephant. Go west, it seemed to tell her. So west we went, though Varin seemed indifferent to the diversion. Ignoring a hollow fluting noise in and amongst the hills, we came eventually to a field of sheep, where we had to fight off a single-eyed giant, a double-headed giant, and a triple-headed chimera. Aside from a couple of bugs the size of a person, it was a big fight, with Thía slaying all three of the headers. No, the multiple headers. Oh, never mind. As we continued heading west, we found some elephant tracks, but smaller than what we found before. The tracks led to a very small elephant stuck on a floating island in the middle of a boiling marsh. We tried to rescue it, but were interrupted by bog lizards rising up from the waters and attacking us with their spear forks. After killing enough to make the others flee, Thía received a powerful gift from the rescued infant elephant. It turned into a figurine made of marble and blessed with magical powers. With it, we can summon an elephant for 24 hours to aid us. We made it out of the quagmire and set up camp, but in the night, Varin stormed out of his tent and spotted in the distance night so many torches. Thía and I grabbed our gear and Varin told us, "You'd better keep up with me, because I'm not slowing down for those who get left behind." And like that, our night went a little something like this.
You return to the land of the hunter. Varin takes off into the night after his rather harsh words. It is midnight when we leave, having tranced for our long rest. Varin sets a swift pace over the rolling hills, through the thick grasses, not so fast that you can't keep up, but definitely not an easy pace. We travel for 6 hours at a dead run, and as dawn starts to touch the eastern horizon, Varin skids to a halt, breathing easily, turns to the two of you. I think we're getting close to when that voice might try and reach out to us. Might I suggest that we hide in our tent and not give them any sort of sight as to where we are or where we're going?
Sounds good to me.
That sounds wise.
Okay. In that case, I'm having a small issue with my screen here. That's odd. Yeah, so we set our tents. There we go. And one of you can roll me a D3.
A D3?
Oh, sorry, D6. Thank you. Alright, Thía, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Nice.
Almost as soon as you've sat yourself in your bare-furred tent, you've barely had a chance to arrange yourself in your meditative pose when you feel the presence attempting to infiltrate your mind, sneak its way in. As luck would have it, it seems that holding that meditative pose granted you a quick bonus, and you calmed your mind enough to present to its intrusion an absolute rejection. And within moments, its intrusion fades. Do you let the others know?
I think she's done now. Or he. Whatever it is.
Whichever the voice may be.
So,
Okay.
no more talkie-talkie, more runny-runny.
You hear Varin push his way out of his tent and start breaking it down. We've only been traveling for 6 hours.
Really? That long?
Thía will break her tent down.
So, 1, 2... so we're more or less here. Oops.
I can bear to break my tent down.
You can't bear to break it down? Is
Yes.
that what you said? Oh, wah wah. Okay. We set out again. The day is a nice cool 60 degrees. There's no wind, no rain. But as we break camp and start back into our loping run, as we rise up onto a hilltop, we behold before us a curving line of jagged, vertically rising stones, shaped almost like the spines of an ancient beast, but they stretch on for about a mile. Leaving them behind, we reach a freshwater spring by 8 in the morning. And Varin comes again to a halt. Okay. That is one long day of traveling. I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't feel inclined to push harder than that.
Alright.
Take a rest, and how are you guys doing on your hack and leaf brews?
Let me check my stash.
I have 3.
I have 5.
Okay. I have 3 of 4. I believe we all have some leaves.
Yeah, I think I have the max that I'm able to, because I aren't able to hold as many.
I think I have 1 hack
nice.
and leaf left.
1 hack and leaf brew? Or 1 hack and leaf?
1 hack and leaf.
Gotcha. You could go ahead and make yourself another hack and leaf brew. You have 5 currently of 6.
Okay, what do I need to do in order to use it?
Since we're taking a long rest here, well, we're not taking a long rest here. We've stopped traveling here. We're going to wait until closer to midnight, and then we'll take a long rest. So you just take off your hack and leaf and increase your hack and leaf brew by 1. Where are my hack and leaves? There they are. Oh, I have 4 left. I'm going to take 1 off. And now I have 4 hack and leaf brews
I am
again.
now up to my maximum.
And I still have 1 thing of heart sand.
I'm up to my maximum.
Okay. We set up camp. Oh, by the way, did any of you want to search the horizons for our enemies that we're pursuing?
Yes, let's do that.
Alright. It is a very clear day, so we, fortunately, on the top of a hill, have about a 40-mile range of sight. And off in the distance, let's see here. There, that thing. Do you see it?
Uh-huh.
You see smoke rising on the horizon, as well as smoke a little bit further northeast, and just barely on the edge, more smoke.
Let's see. So you said that there's more smoke closer to like where we had the undead encounter, but then there's very little smoke way off in the east.
Yeah, it was almost like a wisp. It could have also been just smoke coming from there.
Alright, so it looks like it's almost dead north of us then.
North by northeast. And there. Alright, so we take a long rest. I assume another 4 hours trancing. We start our rest at midnight, so we spend the entire day just catching our breath, hanging out, enjoying the joys of a freshwater spring. Especially after so many days of death and battle, I imagine that we probably needed the cleaning.
Yeah. And we probably are trying to stay hydrated. We traveled hard for a lot of hours.
And Varin was not very relenting. But since we traveled at night, that also made it a little easier. Alright, we take our long rest at midnight, and we start traveling at 4 in the morning. Even as we start, you can feel that the temperature hasn't really shifted, but it feels like it has, because there's a very strong wind. Strong enough that even in the night we can see clouds just scuttling rapidly over the horizon and all around us. Though no rain falls.
Good, I'm not in the mood to get that wet.
We passed through the ruins of the Hobgoblin camp, which you may recall. And let's see here.
Just a bit of familiar territory.
Only slightly.
Only slightly. It's getting on towards 6 in the morning again. Do we wish to stop?
Well, this is when the voice tried to intrude, right?
Give or
So it seemed that getting intense helped last time. Why don't I just go ahead and do that again? That way,
take. Adran, go ahead.
that way
Thea.
they can't tell where we're at.
Yeah, let's set up
Adrian?
again.
Okay. Alright, so we come to a skidding halt as dawn starts to tinge the eastern sky, setting up our tents. And let's see. Alright, one of you can roll me a d6. Adran, I need a wisdom saving throw, sir. A nat 20. You don't even hear the whisper of the intrusion into your mind because you have sealed yourself against its possible return.
He raised
Excellent roll,
Well-
sir.
his occlumency shields.
Oh, you were going to say something, Adrian?
Well, if it tried to get any one of us, I don't think it was able to penetrate our heads, so good job, everyone.
I impatiently break down my tent,
Yeah, well,
muttering something.
Thea will break down her tent too.
You hear Varin muttering something under his breath about delays.
Well, we could always try just putting a blanket over our head or something next time. See if that works the same.
Glad we don't have like a type of towel or something that we could drape over our heads.
You know, because if you can't see them, they can't see you. Hitchhiker's Guide.
That's one way to look at it. Oh yeah, you're right. I only saw the movie once.
Oh, I read the book like years ago.
Gotcha. You notice that Varin changes course slightly, heading towards where we first saw indications of these camps.
Most likely to check the environment, see if they even left a trail or a trace of something behind.
Hopefully, we'll see what we can find. And we find something, but not signs of of an enemy force. We find a little hut nestled between a few low hills. It's a hut formed of grass that has been woven together and slathered over with mud. And it's very old, cracked, decaying a little bit. There's no prints around it or in it. Or sorry, and there's no prints around it or at the entryway. Do you want to poke inside and see what's inside?
And if there's an undead there, I'm turning around and locking the door.
Alright.
Inside there are some woven mats of grass, but they have long since molded. The air inside this little grass hut is stale, dusty, and feels like it hasn't stirred in at least 10 years. On the far side, though, there's a few things that look like pots, some workings for dealing with chemicals and plants. In fact, want to be roll me d6? Find 3 flasks of heart sand poultices.
And what are those?
Give me a second.
See, now I thought he was going to say something completely different.
So a heart sand poultice is the equivalent of a supreme potion of healing.
Oh cool.
Just found
nice.
3 of them.
We each get one.
Indeed. There is also 4 empty water skins that we could repurpose to hold more hack and leaf brews.
Oh.
Okay.
So you can each increase, if you have any heart sand, or if you didn't have them before, you can now have 1. Or 1 extra, as the case may be.
I have 1 sand heart.
But it should be a heart sand.
Oh. Okay.
While you add those to your character sheets, I'll move this up again. Right.
And you said to up our total able to hold hack and leaf brew up by 1?
Sorry. So we found 4 empty flasks. We can divide them up however we want.
Oh, okay.
I'll take 1.
So, for example, I can currently have up to 4. Thía, you can have up to 3 hack and leaf brews. Adran, you can have up to, where is it? You can have up to 6 hack and leaf brews? My goodness. Alright, so we found 4.
Remember that one time I didn't have a shield?
So we found 4 flasks, essentially, that we can repurpose into as containers for hack and leaf brews. How many do you want, Thía, since you actually have the least among us?
She also usually stays out of battle the most, so...
True, but that also means that you're more likely able to rescue us if we get damaged.
That's true.
How about the 2 of you split up too, since I have more hack and leaf brews than any of you guys?
Makes sense. I have 4 currently. I can have up to 5 now. Thía, you can take the other 3 and you can have up to 6.
Okay.
You're effectively our, medic.
Okay, well...
I have 4 hack and... No, that's the wrong one. I have... Where are the hack and leaves? There they are. I have 3 hack and leaves left. So we can all make 1 during our next long rest.
Okay.
That makes sense. And we do reach what is clear evidence of a camp, a large camp. It's interesting, Adran. It looks like someone dug around the camp, but then filled the diggings back in.
Is it multiple diggings? Or is it more of like one big digging?
It looks like it would have been one big digging all around the camp and then filled back in.
I don't like that.
Yeah, because you don't know if maybe it's a trap or if it's like a trench that they covered over or...
No, I think it's more along the lines of they may be hiding something in there. I mean, you do remember when the Cyclops came at us, it was hiding in a tent. And we had no idea it was even there.
Oh yeah, he was in the floor.
Yeah, it was partly dug out floor. By the way, while we're looking at this, you also want to look for enemies again with your telescope.
Okay.
Yes.
Your spyglasses, excuse me. Alright, so because of the change in range, about 18 miles that way, you can see a thick column of smoke. It looks like they were originally heading on this course, and I'll put this on the map as well here in a second. But it looks like they've turned towards the west.
Wonder why they're going west.
There's a second group. A second column of smoke. Kind of like what we saw before, where it had been going northwards, or northeast, and has now turned also to the west. And you guys can give me perception checks. Wow, Thía. Wow!
We're on it.
So with that incredible roll, you do notice that is just barely within visual range because of the smoke, because of the wind. There's a third column of smoke that way.
Well, so we're dealing with 3 encampments.
Wonder if they're trying to kind of have like a net pattern. Yeah.
Searching. So there's that one to the first column. I think that's towards the second column. And then off in that direction is the third column that you guys both managed to perceive with insanely good rolls. Nicely done.
Thank you.
Bet you're gonna wish you saved that natural 20 for later, though.
We
It's
don't
just
get to
something I
choose
left
when they
keep up.
happen. They choose when it happens.
True. What was
I
that?
just said
Adrian?
I hope my luck keeps up.
Right. So, and I look frustrated because I just rolled and there's obvious signs where the camp was, but as to which direction they went, for once, I can't pick up the trail.
Well, at least we have the pillars of
But-
smoke.
They went to the west, right? With me, we're faster than they are in this terrain.
Right.
Instead of following them, what if we get ahead of them?
Okay.
Well, I like that idea, yes, but how exactly do we get ahead?
You've got me.
We
We can cut westwards from where we are and circle around and get in front of them. To them, this terrain, it's hard to move through. It's difficult.
And since
But thanks to me, we treat this as though it's easy as just walking along a willow-thin branch. That's easy, right?
oh yeah,
Yeah, totally. So what do you think,
let's
Adrian?
do it.
Get ahead of
Let's
them?
get ahead of them. Surprise them.
In that case, hang on a second. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. So we take a long rest starting at midnight again, since we have to wait 12 hours before we can take a long rest. I'm going to go ahead, I assume we're all going to go ahead and make a hack and leaf brew with my few remaining leaves. I have 3.
Okay.
So if we all pitch in, we can all make 1 hack
Yep.
leaf brew.
Alright.
Alright, so move that. So I'm going to take 1 of those, so I have 5 of 5. That leaves 2 for the rest of you.
Well, I'm already at my max.
Okay.
So I guess that goes to Thía then.
Alright.
Okay. So we take our long rest at midnight. And we start again at 4 in the morning. I assume we're going to plan on hiding from the
Yeah.
voice.
Yes.
Well, and if you want Varin to cut down on, putting up and taking down the tents, what we might do is just, take the large body part of the tents and put them over ourselves without putting them up, really.
That's not a bad idea.
Sorry, adjusting.
That way, we're still
Right.
not able to give away our where we are, but
Right. One of you can roll me a d6 as we attempt to hide ourselves from perception. Oh look, it's my turn. Hey, what do you know?
hopefully this works.
Fingers
Here we
crossed.
go.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
Oh yeah, nat 20.
See, it's highly
You
effective.
hear what sounds not dissimilar to a rather savage growl from Varin's tent. And it's the growl of satisfaction and victory. And then after a few more moments,
You okay?
before I start, you hear me kick my way out of the tent and yank it down. Yep, and I'm ready to
Oh,
hunt.
here we go
Hold up
again.
my tent, the tent to put back in, because we didn't set it up this time.
One thing to note, those clouds that we saw the day before in the strong wind, they are thick, overcast, and dark. And as we set out again, after the voice failed to breach our mental defenses, a heavy rain starts thrumming down over the grasslands,
Like Homes Deep all over
slanting
again.
slightly in a light wind. And yes, Thía, this is heavy rain, so we do have disadvantage on hearing,
Okay.
but it also causes light obscurement for wood elves. So that should be nice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We come to an interesting hilltop. Looking down this uneven slope into what looks like an intersection of various valleys. It looks like a great chokehold point. And, excuse me, with your spy glasses, it seems that the enemy force is on its way towards this spot. It's roughly 10 in the morning.
Not too bad.
So we have been traveling only for 6 hours, and we're ahead of them. 2 days, 6 hours, and we're ahead of them. And neither of you can find it possible to ignore the self-satisfied smirk Varin has on his face.
Okay.
Since we have so much time ahead of them, what if I did a quick scouting trip?
You seem like you're up for the task. I'll allow it.
Right, hang on 1 second. Sorry, I'm loading something here. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since my character can travel quietly at normal speed in the grasslands, here's where you are.
Okay.
Ahead of, hold on, map slowly. So ahead of you are several large boulders. As you may recall, climbing on boulders and moving across them mechanically is the same as difficult
Well,
terrain.
Varin cut off for me.
Can you hear me? Let me reconnect.
I can
guys
hear
me?
you.
How about now?
That's better.
Cool.
Thank you for letting me know. Excuse me. So climbing up on boulders costs extra movement, except for Thía, who can climb very well with second story work.
Nice.
A little bit ahead of you and down the hill, so if you follow the ping, there's a neat little curve into the hillside, hidden from view by bushes thick with those piercing vines.
Those cursed
goody.
things.
If you guys zoom out to about 30%, you should be able to see a great deal of the valley. Let me zoom out to 30% on my screen as well. Whoops, that's a little too
Oh,
much.
yeah.
So you should be able to see quite well, except for those hilltops that are above your point of view, what you have to work with. All right, so Varin, with your permission, Adran, Varin is going to, hang on, gotta make sure all my spell slots have been reset because I forgot to reset my hit dice.
Oops.
Yeah, right? All right, I'm going to do my stealth check.
Not
Wow.
bad.
You are one with the rain.
I am one with the rain. What is, out of curiosity, what is your guys' passive perception?
Not that high.
That high. So Adrian, in the middle of you basically saying that you're giving me permission to go scouting, you turn and Varin's nowhere in sight, sound, or smell.
So that's what that's like.
All right, you guys have some time on your hands to examine the valley and lay some plans.
Too bad I don't have an axe.
You have knives.
I'm just saying that if I had an axe, I could chop down some of those spiky trees and make like a little barrier or something.
They do look like good hiding places,
Uh-huh.
They do.
as do the boulders.
Well, I also assume that I'm up on a pretty good hillside.
You are indeed. As well, all this dark green, difficult terrain. The brownish terrain down there,
Easy
terrain.
Alright.
So you guys can lay what plans or see if you have any resources to use as
Well,
traps.
Let me see.
Checking out my inventory. I don't think I have much in the way of trap material. I have ropes, I have rations, staff of paralysis, poison pouch. Yeah, not a whole lot. Kind of wish I had something. What was really nice is I always took from the enemy and used their stuff against them.
Well, I have a rope, I have a shovel, I have an iron pot.
I got a crowbar.
I have the statuette.
That's
some
right, you
torches.
do have the figurine.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we could summon an elephant and get it to help us drag a couple of big heavy things or push things down.
What would you want moved and where to?
Oh, well, checking out the terrain a little bit.
Oh, by the way, did you guys want to search the valleys and hillsides, or do you want to stay where you are?
I kind of want to stay where I am because it's the high ground.
Okay. Thía, did you want to be a scout and see what's
Sure.
around? Okay.
Yeah, if Adrian doesn't mind.
You may certainly do that. Adrian?
Do
What?
you...
Your scout wishes to scout.
Go for it.
Okie dokie.
Alright, which hillside would you like to check out first?
Let's go ahead and check this hillside over here.
Hold on. My map's having issues.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, there you go. Yep. You force your way up to the top of the hillside through the thick undergrowth. There's not much up here. It's a little cold in the rain, but there seems to be something large over there.
Huh.
Kind of looks like a boulder, except what is your passive perception of the actual number?
14.
And that's in heavy rain.
If she uses her spyglass,
Which I believe
does it help?
Yeah, that should do. It's a little hard to tell, but that boulder looks like it might have just moved.
Which boulder are we talking about? This one way over here?
No.
No, she's spotted something on this hillside. And with Adran, you could potentially see her kind of pulling out her spyglass and looking at that little hill.
I am going to be using a message with her, just so I can keep in contact with her. So, Thía, what exactly do you see over there?
Well, you remember where you saw a moving boulder before? I think this might be one.
A moving boulder. Is there anything behind it, or is it just the boulder itself?
The boulder itself was moving.
Be careful. It might be I don't know, like a stone giant or something.
Did you wish to approach it stealthily?
I think what she might do is go the long way to get to this hill over here and see if maybe she can get a better vantage point.
So
totally skirting it.
You're going the long
Yeah,
way.
meaning
Okay, so you're not going just.
skirting
Gotcha.
around him, so just in case.
This is a much taller hill, and what you mistook at first for boulder, you can see definite spikes protruding from this thing's sides and its back, and it looks like there might be a club next to whatever this thing is.
Oh.
And as you watch it, you see a flattish head kind of shift up off the ground, glance up towards the sky, open its mouth, kind of beakish looking mouth, and take a lazy swallow of the rainwater before snuggling back down into the mud.
Okay.
She'll kind of wave her spyglass.
Okay, did you just see that thing move?
Yeah, it had beaks and spikes, and it looked like there was a club there.
Does he seem hostile, or is he not hostile right now?
I think whatever it is that they are napping.
No, so not hostile. I wish I could get a hold of Varin to find out what he's found on his little stealth trip.
Did you want to approach the hill, Thía?
Yeah, because I also figured too, if we get somebody on that other side, we could at least have attackers from both ends while people are down in the valley.
I think what she might do is still skirting it, make her way over to here ish.
Well, I think that's just outside of my whispering range, but
Did you want that aura thrown up on your character, Varin? What's the range for woods
It was like
for message, excuse me.
Here, let me check. Message.
Range is 120 feet.
120 feet.
Perfect,
Yeah.
thank you. So did you want the, little aura on your character again?
No. No, that'll be alright.
Oh, she's actually outside
Yeah.
your range.
Okay, so she'll
Where she is
probably
now.
come down to have that conversation then.
Oh, you went over there.
So
I was
again-
trying to figure out where he went.
So, Thea, did you want to approach the hillside? Because you can attempt to do so stealthily.
I think she might try to skirt around it just to see what's on the other side of where the hill is.
Sure.
So,
And by the way, Adran, since she's pointed out, you could give me a perception check at disadvantage with your spyglass.
Alright. Let's go.
so yeah, she's gonna skirt around and go here to see what she can see.
Where is he? Okay. Ooh, and that one, you get. It's just water all over the lens of your
No,
spyglass.
I'm not able to see
And
it.
it's kind of fogged up a little.
Yeah. Thea, even as you approach that new hillside, you can actually hear the soft snuffling snores of a very big, for lack of a better description, beast.
Is she able to see it better from there with her spyglass?
Yes, I will. There we go. Here, let me see how I can do this again. This one. There we go.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
So what she'll do is still skirting around it, giving it a wide berth. We'll make her way back to where Adran is.
Okay. Did you want to approach the beast at all? Or?
No. It's
Fair
spiky, and I don't think she's seen anything like it before. And she'd rather not give it an excuse to attack her.
Fair enough.
But at least now you know it's
Right,
there.
and she'll let Adran know what she had seen about the beast. That's spiky and
So tell
round,
me a
and
little bit
it has
about this beast.
it's scaly with a tail, and weirdly has a beak that's kind of the mouth.
So it's a spiky rock monster. Yeah, maybe if I had a little ale or something, I could come up with a better name.
Do you still have dancing lights?
I do still have dancing lights.
How far is the range on that?
Good question. Spells, dancing lights. Looks like it's a range of 120 feet.
So what if we head out somewhere?
It would probably get to about here as of right now.
Well, we can change where we're sitting. We could be like in the outcropping on the other side of it. The opposite side of it.
So there's, from your current position, Varin, that's 120
Oh,
feet.
really?
Yeah, so we could change where we're at so that you could be in range. What I was thinking is, like, if
Oh,
we
did
are...
you-
Huh? Go ahead.
Did you want me to throw dancing lights out at him and kind of pull him in towards the valley?
Well, no, because, like, are we setting up to ambush in a battle, or what are we trying to do?
I assume that we're setting up an ambush for the battle.
So what I was thinking is we could hide somewhere within distance of you being able to put dancing lights to make it look like there's a campfire near where that thing is, so that hopefully they'll try to investigate it and surprise the thing.
Ooh, I like what you're thinking. I like that idea. It's great.
So in that case, I'm going to put this aura on the creature itself. I meant to do that so that everyone can see it. So that's with everything within 120 feet of that creature.
Yeah.
So yeah, we could set ourselves up nicely, hide in positions, and when they're closer, we could just set up our trap thing.
All right. Well, that's one idea.
Right.
Alternatively, one of you could always be in that area, light a torch or an actual campfire, and hide.
We could do that.
And sneak away.
That's true too.
I mean, there is a clump of trees right over here.
Good idea, Varin, who is not here.
Well, no, I'm speaking as
okay.
DM.
Sorry.
I'm speaking as DM right now because you guys do have torches. You do have means of setting an actual...
I do have an actual tinderbox.
So do I.
Indeed.
So
you could actually even set an actual flame to draw attention.
But in this
But
rain...
bear in mind that it is heavy rain, so it likely won't stay lit long unless
probably
it's
won't, but like I was saying, there is a clump of trees right over here at the base of that hill. We could set up an area.
You have Firebolt still, right? As a cantrip, right?
What now?
You have Firebolt as a cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Magic fire doesn't go out as easily as natural fire.
Correct.
Could always use that to light the torch.
We could do that.
We could even put it in one of these tree thingies near where it is, too. Kind of use the overhanging leaves to kind of shield the torch.
Yep.
Like wedge it in between some branches.
Or we could just cut off a couple of branches, pile it down on the ground, and then throw my firebolt on it and keep it lit.
That too.
Well.
So, did you guys want to reposition yourselves?
Yeah, I think I'll go down to this area here. Set up a flame.
If you touch the bushes, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Well, we probably want to
wait Well, wait a second. I can also use what? Oh no, sorry. Stop that. Where is the dancing lights? Right up here. What do they have to be within 60 feet of each other? Order to have another one, or is it 20 feet?
They have to be within 20 feet of each other.
And I can have up to how many at a time?
4.
You can have up to 4.
And they're torch-sized also, so...
Yes. Alternatively, you can also combine all 4 of them into one and create a glowing, vaguely humanoid form. Of medium size.
Medium size.
So if you want to reposition yourselves, please do so. But if you also are going to touch the bushes, I need a dexterity saving throw.
It's like Dancing Lights is a cantrip, so it won't really use up any resources.
Right. And that's what, a good 100 feet or so from me, or is that about 120?
I'm sorry, what were you asking?
Where I'm pointing these 4 trees.
Oh.
That's about 100 feet or 120.
About 100
Well, I was also thinking
Okay.
we could take and give the beast a wide berth and like hide right in here.
Where's here?
I missed it too.
Oh, you're off my screen. That's why I'm missing it. So the rocks up behind on the hillside behind the beast.
It's within the 120 feet, and hypothetically, we'd be able to see if they are coming in either of the 4 directions. On the easy path, anyway.
But they are going to be coming from the east, heading west.
So they could be coming from the northeast or the
Well,
southeast.
we could also hang out up here or even in here.
Where do you want to be?
I think we should try to make our way just behind the rocky beast critter and make our way over here by these rocks.
All right. Go ahead and reposition yourselves. Do you wish to wake the beast or proceed stealthily?
Proceed stealthily.
Then please give me stealth checks.
Okay.
He is a ghost.
Nice.
Varin is less ghostly, but manages to quietly reposition himself. Well
Thank
done.
you.
Alright, so an hour passes as you discuss and explore and think.
So, are we repositioning ourselves? Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you
Okay.
said you were thinking of doing.
Okay.
Why do you have to be right next to me?
All's
Why can't I
quiet,
be over
heavy
here?
Huh?
I'm like, why do you have to be next to me? I got here first.
I can move to the other set of rocks if you wish. You can call dibs.
Someone's in a bickering mood.
Be
Yeah,
leader
if
of this
you were
hill.
over here, we would have a much wider area of eyes. Checking out this area over here, or
Okay, I can do that.
to the west. And then right there, we at least have the beast in our line of sight, so we can at least keep him, or just make sure that nobody's going to be bouncing around or I don't know what I'm saying. We know he's there.
So almost 2 hours have passed. Still no sight or sound of Varin. When Adran, a hand touches your shoulder.
Oh dear God, please let it be Varin.
What's wrong, Adran? A little tense.
Just a little bit.
I am sodden and covered in streaks of mud.
Dude, you need a bath.
What's a bath?
Never mind.
I have information.
Please tell me.
I did not sense any. Hang on. I got to the force that we're in the wait for. I did not sense any. Let me see here. Aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fey fiends, or undead.
Well, that's good.
I was able to find their tracks, which I forgot to actually roll for. My bad. Considering what I'm not gonna roll a survival check for this because of what I'm about to inform you of.
Okay.
So, ahead of the excuse me, the people coming up here that we were in wait for, about 15 minutes ahead of them are, I would guess, scouts.
Are they like hobgoblin scouts, or are they gnolls, or?
They are hobgoblin scouts. However, they have some animals.
Oh, are they riding wargs?
No. One looks like a little dog-like creature. If I had to guess, it's probably got really good senses. The other animals are ravens. Like we've seen them use ravens before as messengers. So if they detect any threats or problems, they can send word back to their other people about which way to go. So if we spring a trap on them, and as I said, they're about 15 minutes ahead of the main force, well, they've got 4 ravens. That's 4 different chances to alert the force as to what's
Well, I
ahead.
could always use a magic missile set on them and have 4 missiles hitting the 4 ravens.
That's a possibility. But there's a little bit more. I took a little bit longer in order to get this information. I found tracks of a small-sized creature. If I had to guess, that's the little dog creature. Tracks of a large-sized creature. tracks of, about 66 medium-sized creatures.
You're kidding.
And the scouts are about 20 to 30 minutes behind me.
Man, what I give for a big pot of oil.
What's that neighbor down there?
Oh, that's our little spiky rock biter friend who is just sitting here enjoying a little rain and a little nap. And we're kind of waiting for whoever is going to be coming down this way. We're going to scare it somehow and get it to move towards them and just, I don't know, have a little fun. Hobgoblin bowling.
That should be interesting. Oh, by the way, they're also coming from the southeast.
Southeast. Okay.
I checked. Oh, and no one saw or heard or smelled.
Good job.
I'm
I'll
really sorry.
pat you on the shoulder. Good boy.
By the way, where's Thía hiding?
She is in the rocks over there just west of us.
Oh, okay. So what's the plan?
Well, whoever was going to be coming down this path and coming right in front of this rock guy here, we're going to be scaring it and having it go straight on in towards them, or I can throw a little dancing light, put it right in front of him. He comes out and attacks, and these guys just scatter and go everywhere.
Are you going to do that to the scouts, or are you going to hold off on that until we deal with the actual body?
I was thinking about holding off until we get to the actual enemy. I wasn't expecting scouts.
Well, that's why you used me. By the way, are you also going to use message to inform Thía of all this information?
Yes, I will also use message to inform Thía.
Okay. What did I call it? Did I call it message, or did I call it
It's message, but I like calling it whisper.
Fair.
So, Thía, I relate all of this that Varin has told me to you. Thía?
Okay.
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 I thought I lost you.
No.
Okay, what's going on now?
I was trying something out, and I'm not sure what's going on with it.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Well, you see,
I don't know what's going
lot
on.
of scouts, and they're all stealthing apparently, and at least one
Well,
of them
that was
has
my
bonus.
intent. That was my intent, but something went wrong
Well,
with
advantage rather.
Yeah.
That shouldn't have happened. So I don't know what happened. Weird. Alright. I was trying that, but now I'm a little bit worried about actually doing that because that shouldn't have happened.
6, 7, 8,
How'd that
9.
happen?
9 scouts?
More to the point though, excuse me. I was just trying to see if it would work, but more to the point, these are hobgoblins. They can't hide the same way wood elves can. So about 20 minutes after I return and settled in amongst the rocks, as we keep watch in that lower southeast valley, eventually we see movement.
Well, here they come.
See the ravens? By the way,
Seems like they're
all
perched on their shoulders.
do we all want to roll stealth checks in order to attempt to not be detected? At the moment, it doesn't seem like they are on watch, but it is heavy rain.
Let's roll stealth just to make sure.
Alright, then you can all give me stealth checks. Thía with 11, I got a 21, and a nat 1, which is a total of 9. So let me check here.
That was horrible. I think I'll just stay behind the rock for a little bit.
That or you just like trip at an inopportune moment and fall flat on your face. Well,
You say anything about bodily noises making my presence aware?
No, it's not that. I'm trying to find the specific rule for this. There it is. And
I think with checks, it's if it passes even with a nat 1 or nat 20. I think it's just attacks where auto success
with
go.
checks, you are correct. I'm more looking for the specifics on heavy rain.
Okay.
Creatures have disadvantage on checks that rely on sight and hearing. That's what I needed to know. Okay, so sight. So, because of positions, there's only one who has even a reasonable chance of seeing us at all. Excuse me.
And
since they are searching, since they are searching, they are actually going to be actively searching. So, perception, there it is. Wait, what? That's supposed to roll with disadvantage. Okay, I'll roll a second time. Okay, so they get a 10 versus a 21. And so that lead scout right there kind of glances up as you start to shift into position for your casting, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been a movement against the rain and wind. Something about the unnatural approach of it. What do you want to do?
Roll for initiative.
All right. In that case, roll for initiative. Wow, that was a low roll for me. And wow, Thía. Okay, so here's the deal. These two in the front are not surprised. Everyone else is. So, since they are surprised, where's my... Oh, because I forgot to open it. The first one to act is not Thía, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
It is instead that little dog-like creature down there. And it is a little one. So it is going to... where's my... There it is. Here, and then... It's going to dash forward up towards us. He's surprised. Thía, it is your turn. And Adran, if you would do me a favor and mute if you're going to be chewing.
Hmm?
If you would mute your microphone when you're chewing.
I thought I did.
You did not. Thía, it's your turn. What do you want to do?
Let's see.
By the way, you have not been detected.
Okay. She'll go ahead and attack that first guy because she doesn't know what's going on, and
You have advantage on the attack.
alright.
You will have to move a little bit in order to get line of sight because there's basically a hill and a couple of boulders.
Move to the top of the hill here, or the boulder right here.
That's going to give you good line of sight. Yes, you're on top of the boulder.
Okay.
Using second story work, you just kind of like scramble on up.
Alright, and she'll do that.
That's going, oh my goodness. Yeah. The arrow slams into the side of this little dog creature and pins it instantly to the ground.
And then she'll go ahead and stealth and move.
That is a wonderful stealth check.
Instant kill.
Instant. And what a wonderful stealth. Alright, surprised. Okay, nope. Surprised. Surprised. It's going to move up. Okay. I gotta zoom out. This is a big map.
Yeah, it is.
So he is going to attempt to shoot up and over the rock.
Good luck.
Twice.
So is he shooting it at disadvantage because of the rain, or?
He is shooting. Okay, again, I don't know what's going on with the disadvantage and advantage on these NPC sheets. I don't know what happened there.
Well, he still didn't hit me
Alrighty.
because I'm at a 17.
Right, so that 12 is the first shot. I'm just going to roll twice for this. And then the 17 is the second shot. I assume both miss you. Slapping wetly into the ground on either side of you.
Phew. Oh,
And then it's my turn. I move 15 feet. Let's see, do I have line of sight on those ravens? 1, 2, 3. Yep, I have line of sight on all
actually,
of them.
don't I need to make a dexterity saving throw or something?
For what?
Or, well, he attacked me with 17. My armor class is at a 17 because I have my longbow out.
Oh. You don't need to make a dexterity saving throw. You need to choose if you want to cast shield or not.
I'll take the damage.
Alright, so one of the arrows slices across the back of your leg.
Okay. Ow.
Varin, did you want me to target those ravens or the scouts?
Target the ravens if you can. If it's too far away for you, target the scouts.
Actually, that's a good question because I forgot I'm sharpshooter. They are not outside my normal range, but scouts do seem a little bit more dangerous if they can actually hit you.
Yes.
So my normal range is 150 feet. Yeah, they're outside my normal range. Okay, I'm gonna target that's the first scout then. Oh goodness.
Nice.
Good job.
Technically, that's actually supposed to be made with advantage because because they didn't detect my hiding place. So the 25 hits for 10. Does he survive that? Surprisingly, he survives that. So now I get to make a second shot at normal. Oh, and Colossus Slayer. Where is it? Colossus. There you are. So he takes a total of 20 points of damage and dies.
Bye bye.
Wow.
Just 2 arrows slamming into his chest, and one of those pierced his heart.
Ooh.
So I moved 15 feet. And I'm going to move... That's 35. Because I can ignore difficult terrain now. I'm not happy about that. Surprised and surprised. Adran, it's your turn.
Well,
You can I think you mentioned magic missile. You can upcast that and create 4 darts and send 1 dart after each raven.
yes, I wanted to do that.
Is he within range?
What is
think
the
so.
magic missile?
Let me check real quick. Magic missile. Whoops.
If you could send it in the chat, I'd appreciate it.
120
120.
feet.
20 feet.
I think I'm out of that range.
You are out of that range.
Yep.
You would have to close. Let's see. In order to get to that farthest one, you need to be.
I was gonna
roughly
say.
about there.
I was gonna guess and say pretty close to where the dog was killed. That's where I need to be in order to cast it.
Pretty much. So you could dash and action surge.
I
Or-
could, but you know me, I always like to save my action surge just in case if there's a
Might
huge
do
monster and I need to really swing my sword around.
Well, the other thing you might think of,
He's
those
casting one
ravens.
shelter.
Well, no. So my thing is that you need to use resources as they need to be used. Do you think that the ravens are that much of a detriment if they get to fly off?
Well, yeah, because they usually use those ravens for sending messages back to their camps.
So then, do you think they are worth using your action surge?
Oh, I see
And
what you
so
mean.
the follow-up to that is, can you even get to within range with using that?
I don't think so.
Because you could get here if
Yeah.
you dashed.
Yeah, if I dashed and then action surge, no. I wouldn't be able to use it again because I have to at least get here.
That's true.
I'd be using my action surge again to maybe get to about here.
Then you may have to make shots. Excuse me. So the ravens aren't aware, or we're not aware of your position, and you haven't acted yet. So technically, your first shot, if you can get within line of sight, your first shot would have advantage and would cancel out the disadvantage of the long range.
Okay. Well, let's see. I need to move in a little closer, see where I can go. There's 5, 10, 15. It's going to be about the 30 that I need to go. And yeah. Okay, so I did that right. If I try hitting these guys right here first, I'm going to be shooting at a disadvantage, but I'll have advantage because they are in shock.
Because they have not detected you yet.
They have
So,
not.
you're making your first shot at normal.
Okay. So I'll do that. But I am aiming for the first raven, the one on the right
Fair enough.
or the left there.
Alright, give me the shot at normal.
Right. Shot at normal. It is on normal. My first longbow shot. Here we go.
That hits, and there's a burst of sodden feathers as the raven. Let's see, are you on a direct line with that? You gotta check.
Yeah, I pulled out away from the rock, so I can make that direct line.
I need to. Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. So you kill the raven, and the arrow that you shot carries the raven into the body of the hobgoblin scout behind,
Oh gosh.
dealing. Wrong button. 7 damage.
Oh, good. Because then what I plan on doing with my second shot is taking out the raven that's on that other hobgoblin that I just ended up shooting.
Okay.
Accidentally.
Now this shot will be at disadvantage
Alright.
because your position is now revealed.
Okay. Great. Let's do this. Disadvantage. And here we go.
Oh,
Good
goodness.
job.
Not only does that hit, it kills the raven, who dies without so much as a squawk, and carries on into the hobgoblin behind, dealing 5 damage to that guy. Nice shot. Now, you could, by the way, at this point, bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat and move another 15 square, or yeah, 3 squares.
Yes, I will do that.
Okay. That is a concentration spell.
Yep.
You are now
So
concentrating.
I have now taken away one of my spells for that.
Excellent.
And I can move 1, 2, 3. I believe if I do that, that's... Oh. Technically, it said that that was 10 feet.
Then you can move one more square.
Okay.
There you go.
I'm off the hill.
There you go.
Great.
Do
We're
you
still
want to
surprised.
action surge and see if you can get the other 2 birds with your bow?
That is an option.
That is an option. You know what? Since they are just that small of a hit, I'll take the action surge.
All right.
Do that.
Both shots will be made at disadvantage.
Understood. And they are on disadvantage. And here we go on the first shot with the first Raven on the
Raven.
right.
It moves to the side at the most inopportune time and dies.
Wow.
That's awkward.
You met its armor class just barely.
And
However, it deals a glancing blow to the hobgoblin behind.
oof. And so now
Nice
I'm
shot.
going to use my last and final longbow shot of this round on the
Okay.
last remaining Raven.
All right, take the shot.
There we go.
Good.
Oh my
All right.
That kills the last raven. They're only messengers.
Oh my
And
god!
deals a solid 9 points of damage to the creature behind.
Oh my gosh!
What a round.
What an
Yeah.
entrance!
For a failed stealth roll to start this off, that was a good move.
Thank you.
Good job.
Oh.
Thea, roll me a d20.
All right.
Surprisingly, the big beast sleeps on peacefully.
He can't be too fussed.
Ah, he's sleeping. One of those wounded scouts barks out something in his language, and then he steps forward. Let's see, what is the range there? You're both outside of his normal range, so he's gonna make these shots at disadvantage.
Alright.
Here's the first shot for you, sir. So disadvantage turned the crit into a 14.
Nice.
The arrow goes whizzing above you, and there's a sharp crack in the stone on top of the hill behind you.
Cool.
And then he's gonna take a shot at me with disadvantage still, and that turns a 22 into a 9 and misses me entirely. It thwacks into the hillside. Thea, it's your turn. Thea, give me an insight check. Oh, and I should have checked your passive on this. So the ravens are dead. You've got a pretty good idea of that.
Mm-hmm.
Following Adran's Victoria's crowing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thought you'd appreciate that. So Thea, the next likely step, since there's so many scouts, is that they might send one of their number back.
All right.
What would you like to do?
You guys are playing invisible.
We are, but you can fortunately hide in the rain.
I know, but I was sitting there thinking maybe if I shot at the thing, it'd be like a bee sting, wake it up. I guess.
You could do that. You do know that I assume Adran, you messaged her that you were intending to use the beast against the main force.
Yes.
So it's up to you, Thea.
Well, I could try and finish one of these guys off. Let's go with this guy right here.
Alright.
Which guy? I didn't see the thing, sorry.
This
The
guy
third
right
one
here.
down on the left.
Okay.
Because he's damaged.
You ignore you ignore all disadvantage out to 600 feet
So
you
I'll
have
move a little
advantage
bit
on the shot.
forward
because you are so well hidden.
and attack.
That's gonna hit
Wow.
for oh my goodness. That is 27 points of damage. You were aiming at this guy?
Mhm.
Yep.
27. Yeah, he dies.
Okay, and then she'll do her normal stealth. Oops, sorry.
You're fine.
Is it the
So that
first?
that shot kills him and carries on into the guy behind him
Ooh.
because you hit so darn hard. Dealing. Okay, you're gonna love this.
What?
Well, that was super effective.
You dealt so much damage.
And then she'll.
You killed 2 Hobgoblin scouts with a single shot.
Move back between the boulders.
Okay. And you hid. We'll go with that 25. Since it was the first number that came up.
Like
That
we're all
guy's
kind of
dead.
competing here.
Say what now?
I said I feel like we're all kind of competing here.
Oh look, it's my turn next. This is gonna be brutal.
Let's see how many you can take out.
Make sure to mark your arrow slots gone,
Aye, sir.
because I realized I just used 4 arrows. So
Oh my gosh, I'm on almost a direct line of sight with, what is that, 3 hobgoblins?
yeah.
Yeah, ish. So shooting at the first guy, wait, I didn't check the range. 120 normal. He's within my normal range. The second guy is within my normal range.
Nice.
So I'm on normal, good. So first guy. I get a 16 for 10. And that definitely hits.
Nice.
He's still alive. Rude. So let's shoot him again.
He really should.
That also hits.
He really should have the manners to just be dead.
Oh my goodness, I just killed. Yeah, I dealt him 11 more points. So that's 6. So 5 of that 6 is going to carry on and slam into this guy.
Well,
Oh man, these guys aren't very good at protecting themselves.
Alright, so that was my movement and my action. Alright. Next up is one of the scouts. Let's see if he's alive. He is alive.
yay!
Adran, you see him look back over his shoulder at the last scout in line,
Yeah.
bark something. You're not sure what, because you don't speak Goblin. Where's this guy?
Actually, I thought I did speak Goblin on my
Do
character
you check
sheet.
your languages? Check your languages.
Where was it? Languages. I do speak Goblin, but not Hobgoblin.
And I don't know what just rolled. I think roll 20 is having a bit of a system glitch.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me check something. They speak Goblin.
Oh.
He said, "Run back," and if something to the effect of "Run back and warn the leader." And then he is now within normal range of me, so he's going to take a shot at me.
Okay.
2 shots, rather. They go zipping by me on either side. And one goes slamming into the hill behind him, right next to you, Adran.
Oof.
Oops. I hit the wrong button.
Hmm?
There he is, okay. Okay. Thea, you're insanely well hidden. Alright, so I'm out of range, normal range for that guy, but he's going to shoot at me anyways. So first shot with disadvantage. A nat 1. Second shot with disadvantage. An 8. They're just all zipping by me along with the rain.
They seem frantic.
They do seem frantic indeed.
Hmm.
Panicked. Adran, it's your turn.
Okay, so for
And
one
you
of
know
those
that
scouts.
last guy.
To say what now?
You know that the last guy has just been told to go back and warn the others.
So this distance from me to him is what, 165?
Let's check.
Wait a second. I wanted to move a little further. What's your-
185. Remember, you can bonus action dash.
Okay, bonus action dash. And how much do I move on bonus action dash?
You can move if you're in difficult terrain. It's half the speed. So right there would be 30 feet, but if you dash, you're into normal terrain. So 15 is normal, bonus action dash. You can get to here.
So, okay. Normal speed and then bonus action, that's basically right where you're at.
Right, I think so. Because you're moving to normal terrain, so 30 feet is actually there. Sorry.
Okay.
My bad about that.
Then I will do exactly that.
Your shots will be made at disadvantage. He is just outside your range.
Well, I was kind of hoping to use my inspirational point so that I would make it a normal shot.
You will make a shot at normal. Excuse me.
And here we go at that scout. Take away 1 arrow at least. Fire.
That hits for 9. Nice shot.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, Adran, you used your inspiration point.
I did.
Here's an inspiration point. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly.
And I believe you have an extra shot.
Now, the next shot will be used at disadvantage.
Unless you want to use your inspiration point.
I'll try using disadvantage.
As you wish. Take the shot at disadvantage.
And
Same
here we
target?
go. Yeah, same target.
Oh my goodness.
What?
You slay the last guy in line.
it was meant to be. RNG agrees.
No kidding. Nice shooting.
Wow. And yes, I did take away my arrows.
Perfect, thank you. Yes, I did as well. I've only used 4. Alrighty then. And they aren't aware of the fact that you just killed one of their number.
Yep.
Because he's all the way in the back, where they don't have line of sight.
And they probably just was like, you missed twice,
Yep.
dude.
I am just
They're-
determined to
the-
make sure that we slay these guys and take them down.
Adran, the hobgoblins, thinking that you missed, start laughing at you.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's adorable.
Calling you a lousy shot. As they return fire on you. I get a 20 and a 21 to hit you.
Oh, gosh.
Unless you want to cast shield.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want to cast shield.
Your mystical barrier springs out from the surface of your magic shield, encasing you, and both shots ricochet off. Don't forget to burn your spell slot, and please remember to boost your armor class up to whatever it's supposed to be.
What is it? +5 or something added?
Yeah,
in
so
that?
it's on your character sheet. your global AC modifier right under your attacks and spellcasting.
There we go.
Perfect. So your armor class until your next turn is now 22.
That is amazing.
Without, oh yeah, because you're not wearing you don't have your shield equipped. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Alright, so which one is this guy? Okay. He's going to move up, trying to position himself to flank. And let's see. Sure. First shot is for you, Adran, and second shot is going to be for me.
Oh.
I get a 6 and a 7. The arrows go whizzing off into the air. We don't even hear them land. Alrighty then. This guy, where is he? Move up. And let me see. That stealth of yours, Thea, good grief. Alright, yeah, he's gonna take shots at both of us.
Okay.
One each. First one's for you, Adran. You get an 18, which shatters against your magical defense.
Nice.
And a 13. You hear me just hop a little.
Oh.
It
Well,
missed.
yeah, huh?
Thea, it's your turn. You can hear Adran and Varin stifling their laughter.
She'll move
Oh,
forward
what
a
about
bit.
the spiky, horny rock beast?
At the moment, remains unperturbed.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and attack that one.
Which one? Sorry, Mr. Ping.
The one up front.
Okay. Oh gosh, that's why I can't see your ping. It's a dark green little ring.
I could probably change the color.
The dog.
We can worry about it later. Go ahead and take your shot.
Okay.
This will teach the scouts to travel in a straight line anymore.
Yeah.
You crit him.
Wow.
So that's 18 sneak attack. Oh my goodness. So that becomes 42 for sneak attack.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness. Plus 14 for your normal damage. You dealt him 56 points of damage.
Yeah.
Wow.
You behead him.
Somehow with an arrow.
It must have been a broadhead.
Well, you know, she's been carving her own arrows lately.
Right?
So, go ahead and
I
make
imagine
another
that it's not so
stealth.
much that you just slice his head off as much as it's more, it just caught in like his spinal cord and ripped the flesh apart.
Ugh.
And move. That wasn't as good, but
Looks like
Okay.
meat's back on our menu.
I'm not eating that meat. It's not good enough. Thea, as you try to sneak your way through the rain, you notice that one of the hobgoblin scouts' eyes have followed you down behind the hill. You are not as hidden as you think you are, or thought
Okay.
you were. One of those references. But it's now Varin up to shooting, and I'm going to just kind of like slip past you, Adran. Kind of like I'm faster than you as I pass.
Whoa.
Let's see. I'm gonna target this guy here in the middle, and then I'll target that guy in the back. So first shot,
Yeah.
that's going to hit, and he's wounded.
Colossus Slayer.
Oh, that's 11 points of damage to that guy, who had 9 points left.
cool.
Splat.
He dies with a splat and a spray. And second shot for that rearmost fellow.
Whoa.
He took it.
Oh my gosh.
No, easy range and easy range. He takes 8 damage, but no Colossus Slayer for him. Oh my gosh, and he is bloodied on that first shot.
Yikes. Yep.
Scroll here. And there. This guy's going to shoot directly at me both times.
Uh-oh.
Oh, 15 misses, but at 22 is going to... Adran, you can see that that first shot is heading right for my chest.
Oh, no.
Wait. Hold on.
Whoa.
No, I forgot to adjust my gloves and missile snaring. There we go. Because I forgot I leveled up. So, so you see the arrow is heading right for my chest, and my hand just kind of like slides up and snatches the arrow.
Oh, gosh. That was close, dude.
I turn back and I just wink at you like, nah.
Don't scare me like that, Varin.
Why are you scared? It's just scouts. Let's see. Alright, so first shot's for you, Adran,
Mm-hmm.
and the second shot's for me.
Alright.
The first shot misses, the first is gonna hit me for 10. Ow! There's my armor, and I just met my new armor class.
That nat one, he pulls it back, and the arrow then flies straight into the ground because he got rain in his eye.
If it flies into the ground at his feet, he pulls it back out and shoots me with it.
There you go.
Ouch. Adran, it's your turn.
Well, since I'm pretty close to this guy right here, I might as well just use my bow and shoot him.
That's probably a good call.
Let's see, my shield is now gone because it's my turn.
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna shoot at the closest guy there.
Fair enough.
Use my longbow. Oh wait, did I have it on disadvantage?
You did.
It looks
so we're
like
going
it.
to take that. We're going to take that 15 since
Mhm.
that's the first number rolled. You said this first guy right in front, right?
Yeah.
Either result would have hit and killed.
Oh, nice. Okay, then I'm going to be, well, this guy in the back here.
Sure.
He's still within range, right?
Should be.
160 feet, I think, is my limit.
120 is your limit.
And, well, he's just,
He's 95 feet away from you.
yeah, he's pretty good. So I will use my other
50.
shot on him
Alright, take the shot. At normal.
at normal. Yes, I have it on normal now.
That hits and
Wow.
kills.
Hmm.
They both smack into the ground within a hand flicker of each other.
Okay. And let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I go about here. That's normal movement speed. And I think I'll just stay there for now.
Fair enough. Alright. Last fellow turns and looks at his dead companions and realizes that he's literally the last one left.
So what does he do?
Zoom! Starts booking it. He starts running.
Well,
Thía, it's your turn. He dashed.
Huh.
There is a hill between you and the target.
Well,
jeez, 200 feet.
Yeah, that's still within her normal range.
What?
She has sharpshooters. She has normal range all the way out to 600 feet.
Oh my gosh, sharpshooter. Wow.
Yeah, so what she's going to do is go ahead and move down.
Oh, pardon me. Yeah, that's clear line of sight. You don't have advantage.
That's okay. I can still try to attack him.
Correct. That's going to hit. And
Bye-bye.
Adran, there's an audible crack as his spine splinters under the force of Thea's shot.
Man, what type of broadheads are you using?
ones I specially designed myself.
Man, nice shot.
Thank you.
The main body is not far behind, and there's lots of bodies here.
Actually, you know what I was thinking?
What were you thinking?
We might just like drag them and try and make it look like bring them near
Where?
the spiky boulder creature.
Can you give me a ping where you were thinking?
Well, maybe like because they're coming from the southeast, right?
Correct.
So then, like maybe right in here, ish.
Okay. Just like arrange them, kind of a thing.
Yeah, just kind of drag them and visibly drag them, because like we could probably erase our prints and just make it look like they were dragged there, and then they'll want to maybe hopefully investigate the area, and maybe they'll be what wakes up our spiky friend.
Actually, what would be really nice is if the ones that are still with heads intact, we could possibly set them up in a campfire scenario. I throw a little dancing lights in there and make it look like a big bonfire so that everybody is drawn to that bonfire, and then we attack.
That works too.
So, if I understand this correctly, you want to arrange them as though they're sitting around a campfire?
Yes.
Okay, what about the ravens?
Oh,
Let's throw them in the bushes.
we just, hide them in the bushes somewhere.
Alright, so I will reposition these guys. So what I'll have us do is I'll have you two do that, working on the bodies, and whoever wants to be the lead on that, or actually I'll just say, because it was your idea, Thía, and I'm going to say that Adran is helping you, you can give me a deception check with advantage.
Oh joy. Okay. Let's see what the dice gives us. Not bad.
Okay. I will need you to remember that, please. Varin is going to dispose of the animal bodies, and let's make sure I'm on normal. Good. Okay. Do a survival check. I'm effectively going to be trying to hide signs of the battle, but there's a lot of blood in the water. It's not going to be very convincing. However, we can all take arrows from these scouts and replenish our quivers. There's enough that we can definitely fill up our quivers, by the way.
Alright.
Including our backup quivers. And before we move on to the next part... Oh, and by the way, we are going to keep our current initiative rolls because there's not enough time for a short rest. Make sense?
Oh, of course.
Okay, so
Because
before we continue...
Because we're
Sorry,
still
go ahead.
waiting for the next group to come.
Correct. So before we continue, we're going to take our break.
Okay.
Sounds good.
So, pausing aside. Alright. Adran, as you and Thía work to position the bodies and prop them up against each other around a supposed campfire in the rain, which, by the way, you might think having a light source in the rain to represent a campfire in the rain, where a campfire can't burn, might not be the best of ideas.
But they're hobgoblins. How much credit are we actually going to give them?
That's up to you.
Well, we also might not want to underestimate them too much also.
Oh, and also, your concentration on expeditious retreat ends.
Yes.
But the thing I was originally going to point out, these hobgoblins' armor has the same pattern stained into the leather as the hobgoblins that use their camp as an intended trap for us, with the invisible elemental and the cyclops, which, as you may recall, was similar but slightly different to the pattern design on the first hobgoblins that we encountered.
Okay.
So the two different hobgoblins' armors the two different groups. Similar design, but slight alterations. Alright, did you two want to reposition yourselves?
Yes, I did.
Okay, we'll get moved.
Varin. Go ahead, sorry, go again, Thea.
I said I was gonna go ahead and get moved.
Okay.
Might as well be where I was before.
I'm going to dash and pass right through these bushes and slip right through all those dangerous vines and completely ignore them. I take no damage.
I'm gonna get right back up here to my main position where I was last time.
Okay. With dancing lights, do you have to see where you want to cast them?
Well,
I think it's a line of sight when you first start it, but like afterward.
then afterwards you can leave it alone. So
Fair enough. And they're not concentration, but they only last for 1 minute.
okay.
So,
I just need to cast it, you know, once they do come,
sure.
and then I have it out right now, but
Yeah.
you know,
So here's how this is going to work. We know they're coming. We know how long they're going to take. We have certain abilities and equipment that we can get ready, but we'll have to do it pretty soon, right before they arrive, essentially.
right.
So before we get to kick things off, back into combat, I will allow each of us to take up to 4 complete actions. Thea, you were first in the initiative order. What would you like to do? What 4 actions do you want to take prior to the arrival of the enemy forces? For example, I believe you have poison.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I have a couple of poison pouches.
So 1 poison pouch can affect 3 arrows. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I could take and use both of them to get 6 arrows.
Correct.
Okay.
Which means they have to make a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, where they take 1d4 poison. So this is not an attack. Does not use a proficiency. Damage 1d4. Poison. Saving throw. Alright, so that's added to your character sheet. Underneath attacks, in attacks and spellcasting down at the bottom.
Okay.
Okay?
So she'll go ahead and keep those ones separate from her other arrows.
Fair
And could
enough.
she have used 6 arrows from the down hobgoblins to do that with?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
So you're gonna do 6 arrows total?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I've altered your character sheet. You see next to Hack and Leaf Brew, where it says now poisoned shots, 6 of 6?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so if you want to use a poisoned arrow, you'll have to mark for it from there.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And for your arrows, that's going to you're going to take 6 from the dead bodies, so that it's not going to affect your ordinary quiver. Adran, you also have poison pouches. Do you want to do more or less the same thing?
Yeah. So how do we do that? It's use of 1
Okay, so that's
pouch
going
is
to
about
cost
3 equivalent of 3 arrows.
1 pouch equals 3 arrows.
Okay.
Poisoned. So if you want to do the same, it's going to be 6 shots.
Okay.
That's going to cost you 2 actions of 4.
All right.
I assume you're going to take it from the hobgoblins.
Yes.
That is fair.
Yeah, it's not like they're going to be able to use it.
Right. So I've added that underneath your character sheet. Like I said to Thea, if you want to use a poisoned arrow, you have to mark down poisoned shots rather than your actual arrows. So that's going to cost you 2 of your 4 actions. Thea, you have fast hands. You used 1 action and 1 bonus action. To equip 6 shots of worth of arrows, of poisoned arrows. So you have 3 actions remaining. What do you want to do? You have spells, for example, in your ring of spell storing.
That's true. How long does Longstrider last?
1 hour.
1 hour? Can she have touched Adran and used because she has a level 2 Longstrider in her ring right now.
Yeah, I would allow that to affect. So, Adran, your speed is now 40.
Okay.
And Thea, your speed is now 45. That costs you a total of 2 actions. You have 2 actions remaining.
Okay. 2 actions.
And remember, you can use your bonus action to activate an item and to hide.
Right.
So you effectively have 2 actions and 2 bonus actions remaining.
Right. I don't know what else she can really do currently.
You can ready an action and hide.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I'll have her stealth, and she'll ready to shoot the first.
Because you got to choose a trigger you can see.
Right. Probably the first person that comes within range.
Since you have a 600-foot range, that means it's
Okay,
ruining
so
the
not
surprise
that.
of the camp.
She'll wait until they get roughly towards where the trap is set up and wait for them to react to it.
Okay. Wait for a reaction.
Yeah. So.
Okay. And alright, so remember your trigger. That's your stealth. Excellent. Adran, you have 2 actions remaining. Anything you want to do, sir?
Well, let's see. One action I definitely want to take is to heal myself. But
Are you wounded?
I'm down at a 62 and should be at a 67. But I think I'm going to hold off on that.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm almost wanting to reposition myself in a way.
Okay.
How much?
I will allow.
How much foliage is there with these trees?
They're bushes.
They're bushes.
Okay. They're bushes that you could be behind, and depending on your stealth roll, they might add. But I would not rely on them for cover, if that makes sense.
Okay. Well, I mostly wanted to just be hidden for a brief moment, but
I would allow it. They're interrupting line of sight.
Yeah.
Essentially.
So I basically just wanted to move my character down here and hide.
Okay. Do you touch any of the bushes?
No, I would like to stay just about 5 feet away from them. But should I also? Can I make my character prone so that I can hide it?
Yeah, that does not cost anything.
That doesn't cost.
So I'll say that the repositioning constitutes 1 action. Going prone is not an action.
Okay. But is prone going all the way down on the ground, or
you are laying flat on the ground?
Okay, what is going down on my knee? What is that?
I call that crouching, and there's no technical term for it in the game.
All right.
But I mean, you can consider for a second how easy it is to get up from a fully prone position compared to being on one knee.
Yeah. I would like to be crouched.
Okay. All right, and then I assume you want to take your last action to hide.
Yes.
Okay.
So do I roll you
My
a
four
stealth?
action. Yes, please.
Alright. Come on, come on, come on.
Okay.
Wow, I'm sucking right now at stealth.
I'm going to use my one and only poison pouch, so I now have 3 poison shots. And oops, poison arrow.
So, just as a question though, how do I activate those poison arrow shots?
You're going to tell me that you're using a poisoned arrow, and that the target, if you hit, has to make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take the poison damage.
Okay.
And if you miss, that's...
Oh, I see the button right there. Okay, never mind, never mind. I see what it is.
Alright, so that's one of my actions, is to poison 3 arrows. I'm going to use my second action to cast Longstrider at first level on myself. Yeah, I'm also going to cast Jump on myself. I'm going to be everywhere on this battle map. So that was 3 actions, and my final is going to be to hide. Nice. So the reason we start prepping ourselves is because as the 15 minutes wear on, through the rain, despite its heavy hammering on the ground, we hear the tromp of boots and the chanting of low, hoarse goblin voices keeping in time. It's a it's a song they're singing. It's rather crude. Excuse me. Thea, I don't know if you speak Goblin.
No.
Adran, you hear these words. You're probably not going to tell Thea what they mean.
I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
And I need to scroll. There we go. Around the corner comes a group of hobgoblins and a troll. The lead hobgoblin is a big specimen for his species, and he is carrying on his hip a large curved blade. He's wearing armor that looks similar in quality to our own. The 2 hobgoblins behind him are not wearing armor of any kind, rather tattered and weather-stained robes.
Great.
Then there are 4 hobgoblins behind those 2 who look like they punch rocks as part of their workout.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
They are burly.
Don't tell me they meditate under waterfalls too.
The troll looks like a troll, except he's got a chain around his neck and looks a little... Adran, you and I have fought a few trolls. This one looks broken, cowed, humbled.
Almost like he's been beaten a few times.
And behind the troll comes the first of several other hobgoblins. Hang on a second. And there it is. Marching in unison with each other, with one hobgoblin off to the side who is singing the song and keeping the rest of them in time with the steps.
Oh, okay. He's basically the drummer boy.
Essentially, yes. That's fine for now. Alright. Anything you want to do, sir? Or anything any of you want to do?
I would love to get another stealth roll.
Unfortunately, you used up all of your actions.
Unfortunately. But I guess we roll for initiative?
Well, nope, we already rolled our initiative rolls.
Ah, there we go.
Because there wasn't enough time for a short rest, I'm keeping our initiative rolls.
Okay. Then I guess
So they come marching along.
Thía would actually be first in line.
She's waiting.
You can hear the heavy trump of boots coming up behind this group. There's more on the way. In fact, since they moved up,
Oh gosh.
you remember Varin's words to you, just how many there are. And Varin kind of looks around the corner and starts thinking, this might be a good time to use some magic. They are heading straight for the light that you planted, Adran. Thía, you can see that where are you actually? Okay, you have a pretty good view, sort of. It is clear that they are heading directly for the so-called camp. Adran, roll me a d20.
Certainly.
Nice. If they get to within, let's see, there, 20 feet, they're going to, well, probably a little bit, no, yeah, 20 feet, we'll call it 20 feet. If they get within 20 feet, they're probably going to realize that there's something wrong with these bodies. So Thía, it does look like they've been suckered in. Do you want to let this be your trigger?
No, waiting until they get closer.
Okay. In that case... Come on. There we go. More comes stomping around the corner.
I would almost want to switch to my sword and shield at this point.
You could... Okay, so I'm actually really glad I looked this up. Technically speaking, if you're hidden from an enemy, the only thing that really gives you away, if you're hidden, is making an attack that either hits or misses. So with the heavy rain and the trump of the boots, I'd say yes, you could use your action to equip your shield and your bonus action to conjure your sword.
Okay.
And your interaction to stow your longbow.
Then I will do just that.
Okay. Okay. Thía, you can see that there is a long line of soldiers just marching along this causeway. Do you want to use your trigger?
Did we talk out what we were doing?
Aside from drawing them in, nope.
Nope. She's gonna wait a little bit because she's gonna assume that Adran and Varin want them to be a lot closer to them.
Oh yeah, I want them to get in real quick. Or real close.
Yeah, because she's probably gonna wait until they get to like the range of where they'd almost figure out that there's might be something wrong.
In that case, hold on, gotta zoom in, I guess.
So is the red dots meaning they're the first wave? Blue is the... Oh, never mind.
I had to organize them somehow. Alright, so they're marching up. Varin is going to... Yep, it's probably a good time at this point. Cast Spike Growth. With a brief whisper of... Let the earth enjoy the pleasure of your blood. I'm going to cast Spike Growth. Let's see. No. I don't have to see it. Let's see where I'm casting it. I've looked that up before. So, right about there. You should be able to see it, I think. Adran, you can also see the spell effect?
Is there a,
There's no aura, just the little
Okay.
brambly bush thing.
That's what I keep forgetting to fix. I knew there was something.
Oh, now I see it. Yeah,
It's right in front of the red dot ones.
I figured the aura is about as wide as the valley.
So, it's a little bit. Let's see. Move forward 5 feet, which means those guys just step right outside. Adran,
Yes.
roll me 2d4.
2d4.
Okay, that's 6 damage. I need to that button. There we go. As the collared and chained troll suddenly grunts and growls as it steps on some thorns. But the others don't seem to have any ill effect or take any notice. What do the rest of you do?
Did I notice the one in pain?
I would say yes.
So I could probably figure out that was probably Varin's spell at work, right?
Probably.
Okay, she'll attack at this front one.
You have advantage on the attack. As he raises his hand to hail a greeting to the apparent campsite. Or resting place. Resting place.
And she'll use one of her poisoned
Rest in
arrows
peace.
also.
Okay. So 15 actually hits. He is not going to take the poison damage, however. He is going to take 19 damage from that shot. Nice. So he raises his hand and your arrow slams right into his palm.
Ouch.
We all successfully hid from the enemy, even Adran.
And then I'll stealth and move.
Okay.
I wish I could do that.
And she'll move there.
What's going on here? Did that fix it? Okay, that seems to have fixed it. Alrighty.
Cool.
So, start of the order is none other than Big Ugly,
Big ugly.
who quickly regains the damage. Done already. But is surprised and cannot move, act, or anything else. I'm pretty sure at least. Yeah, he was surprised. Thía, you are up next. There. What would you like to do?
We're gonna use the our spiky dude with these guys, right?
I believe that was what you two had originally.
Yes, it is.
Should I go ahead and attack him? Wake him up and
That's up to you.
hopefully set him on the way to
Well,
them, 'cause
hopefully that
we're
sends
hid.
them on the right path to take.
Well, they're very visible right now, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
they're pretty well visible.
So I'll use one of my normal arrows for this.
All right. Are you aiming to shoot the beast or just
Yeah.
okay? What's going on? Okay. That definitely hits for 20 points of damage. Ow.
And then I'll stealth. And
The beast comes awake with a roar of pain.
I'm gonna move.
Wait, he hit it.
There we go.
All right. These guys are all surprised. They did not expect to be attacked. There's a few of them. Oops, I just passed
No,
it.
it's you.
Alright, so I am concentrating on spike growth.
Yay.
I have a ridiculous movement now. So I'm going to move over here. It's 15 out of 45. So I have 30 feet remaining. And thank you for wounding him, Thea. I'm going to use one of my poisoned arrows on him.
You're welcome.
With advantage because he's... Wait, what just happened? Oh, right. Alright, so with advantage, coming out of hiding. There we go. That's gonna hit. So, ouch. And Colossus error. Again, thank you.
Nice.
So that becomes 12 points, and he has to make a Constitution saving throw. Please fail, sir. He does not fail. Darn. Alright, so that is 12 points of damage. And, well, I only have 2 shots left. Why not? I'm going to try to do it again with the poison arrow.
Oh,
That's gonna hit.
nice.
Please fail your saving throw.
No.
However, he takes another 10 piercing damage. So I moved 15 feet. I stick out my tongue mockingly, and I slide through the bushes. So it's 15, I can move another 30. Disappearing up the hill. Alright, these are all surprised. Moving carefully, because I see you, Adran. There you are. It is your turn, sir.
Okay, how far away is the big troll guy from me?
Do you know where the ruler is on your screen?
No, I don't.
So on top left corner is your toolbar. You should see an arrow pointer, a paintbrush, magnifying glass, and a ruler. Click on the ruler.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, I wish I knew this before.
Measure from your square, sir. Not the square in front of you.
Oh, I thought I was measuring from my square.
Nope. So he is 90 feet away from
90 feet. Oh, I think I can actually use my firebolt on him.
you. You can, and with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage? Oh, because he is a surprise.
Yes. Because you actually managed to hide from him.
Nice.
I think.
Great.
What was your...
Yeah.
Actually, your... I beg your pardon. Hang on a second. Because of the heavy rain, that's disadvantage. Yes, you actually were hidden from him.
Oh, yes, advantage. that was an affirmative, right?
Yes, sorry, I thought yes. Go ahead, with advantage.
Okay. Come on, here we go. And firebolt on the big guy.
That hits for 16 fire damage.
Nice.
Ooh, and yep, you cancel out his regeneracy. You aren't happy with that at all.
So that also basically gives me, or gives my position away.
Uh-huh.
It does. Would you like to use your bonus action to make a shot
To make a shot?
with your longbow? Oh no,
He doesn't have
you
that
equipped your
up.
sword and shield,
Technically, I
forgot.
put away my longbow and I have my sword and shield out.
That is correct. Anything else you want to do? then, sir?
I will just move.
You could bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat.
That is true, I could. Here, let me do that. Because I do need a little bit of extra distance away from them. So,
I can't imagine why with that many.
Just remember our spiky friend's awake.
yes.
He is
Expeditious Retreat. Spell slot has been moved. So now I can, or has been used. So now I can move 5 to, oh wait, look.
If you move, there you go. 5, 10, 15. That's 30 feet for
30
for
feet.
difficult. And then you can with your bonus action dash another 30. So 15 more feet.
Okay, so 15. Whoop. Sorry. Gotta work on that.
So you can get it to there.
And then boom. Get up there.
Nice. I told you you'd like that
Oh
spell.
yes. Yes I do.
Anything else for you, sir?
That'll do it for me.
Alright. These guys are still all surprised. There is so many bad guys on that. Oh, look whose turn it is.
Mm-hmm.
Big spiky right.
Bellowing in fury and pain, this creature rises up to its feet, looks around, and Adran, roll me a d6.
Oh boy.
He does not notice you,
Oh goody. Oh goody.
but he does notice all these people down this way. So he's going to rise up. That cause some movement. 10. So that's 10 feet, and he has to make a dexterity saving throw. He succeeds on his dexterity saving throw. My
Oh.
goodness! And then he's going to dash. Crashing down the hillside in a fury that you have rarely seen, Adran.
Ooh. This looks
He
exciting.
looks berserked. But now it's the troll's turn. Let's see. He does nothing. But he also doesn't regain hit points, so there's that.
Ah.
He probably hasn't
Then
been given
the-
his orders yet.
The fellow here drops a chain he was carrying and calls out in Hobgoblin, "Go get them!" Or sorry, in Goblin. And then he's going to... Oops. Dash. So yeah, Adran, he's suddenly a lot closer to you.
That's okay.
Thea, it's your turn. And please remember to mute while you're eating. You're eating.
Shall move
Thank
down
you.
a little bit and try and hit that guy again.
Okay.
And just that. That.
That guy there in the front, yes?
Yep.
Okay. That is 17 to hit. Hits. Oh my goodness. For 19 damage. Oh, he's looking badly hurt, Thea.
And then stealth. Ugh.
Alright.
And
That's not a good roll.
and she'll move back here.
Okay. Alrighty then. There we go. He does nothing. 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 Nothing.
That's a lot of trolls. Or goblins.
Let's see.
This is gonna be fun.
Oh, wow. So, I gotta scroll down for this. So, if you guys scroll down so you can see the entire Hobgoblin force, this guy to the right here, this guy marked with the orange dot,
Mm-hmm.
he calls out, on the hillside to the left, Javelin!
Oh no.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so only one of those hobgoblins turns and makes a throw at me with disadvantage because I'm at literally his max range.
Wow.
And that's odd. Okay, we'll go with that 14. Which misses. I don't know why it's doing that. I'm so confused by this. And then they fall out of formation.
Well, you know,
Okay, hang on a second.
it's not practical to stay in formation forever.
Right?
Yeah.
Becomes... Sorry, it's hard to see through all of this.
No, oh my gosh.
They all move on that one hobgoblin's order.
Oh my gosh.
So now, yeah, they are all now in range of me. So 7 more javelins go soaring into the air.
Oof.
Let's see if this works for once. It did not work. So this counts as 1 throw, misses. 19 is going to hit. Adran, can you keep track of the ones that hit
Yeah.
me, please? Alright, so the one has hit me so far.
19 with 3 piercing.
Thank you, please remove the damage. Oh, look, another one has hit me.
3 piercing.
Neither hits. That 5 misses. These are all at disadvantage. Okay, so 2 are going to hit me for 3
Okay.
each.
So 6.
I'm going to go ahead and use my reaction to catch one of the javelins.
Okay.
I catch one of those javelins, so I only take 3 damage.
Okay.
Ow!
Just slice your leg.
Oh, and I have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, you do.
I keep concentrating on spike growth. Yay! This makes me happy.
Oh, so happy.
Okay, so this guy is going to move around the 2 in the front. And then he's going to dash.
Uh-oh, he's coming up to you, Adran. Or Varin.
there, and then he takes the dodge action. This guy brings a potion.
So, one extra round?
Maybe, if he's lucky.
Yeah.
And is going to move towards me.
Oh,
Alright, it's now my turn. Alrighty then. And he calls out, he actually does roar out, excuse me. Take the curse collars!
well, that's probably these two guys here.
And watch out for that big thing! My turn. Well, I've already used 2 of my poisoned arrows. Might as well use the one I caught. Wait, didn't I catch one earlier? I didn't catch one earlier, but that was during the fight with the scouts. I forgot about that. Well, oh well. I mean, she used the poisoned arrow.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
So, Colossus Slayer, and the poisoned shot. Oh, that's a disappointing roll.
Oh, yes.
Alright. Please fail your Constitution saving throw. He does not. Wow!
Yeah.
Well, that becomes 10 damage then. But away goes most of that potion that guy took.
Wow.
So that was 1 shot. I'm out of poisoned arrows. So let's get rid of that. There we go. Well, I already shot him. Might as well shoot him again.
Yep.
Oh hey, I shot him.
16 will hit.
And,
Yes it does.
hopefully that's the
And
end of him.
that's the end of him. He never even got his sword out of his scabbard. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Well, that's what he
And
gets
there's
for
suddenly a lot of
standing
people
out
moving
front.
towards me. Right?
Yeah.
There's suddenly a lot of people moving towards me. I'm gonna disappear. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
45 feet. Shoom. I love Landstrider. Alright, these guys don't act. Where's this guy? Oh! That lead guy with the red dot here.
Yep.
He gives an order. Advance!
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, honey.
Oh boy.
Okay. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. One, two. Who wants to roll me 2d4 13 times?
I guess I can do that.
Alright, 2d4 13 times. In 13 individual times, yes, perfect. That's 4.
Whoop. Was that too much?
No, you're doing fine just so far.
Okay. So. 3.
Nice.
Here's the next one, 4. And the 5th one. 6th one. Number 7. Number
7 was 7.
8. Number 9. Number 10. And number 11.
I need 2 more.
Oh, sorry. Number 12. And number 13.
Excellent. So they each take all that goodness. And then that guy calls out, "Troop halt!" Defensive formation! Second squad, break out to the right. Third squad, to the left. And they are all collectively going to take the dodge action.
Collectively.
Alright, so this guy, what's this guy gonna do? What can this guy do? It's a great question to ask. Not much they can do. So they are, let's see, this guy, alright. He moves up to here, and he's going to, let's see, what's this one? He mutters something and sprinkles a vial of water on the big guy next to him.
That's no ordinary water.
Wait, let's see one. Is it water or something else? Oh. So he's going to... Okay, so it's not water. He just kind of flashes a mirror at this guy. And then he's going to move another 15 feet. And he's going to take the dodge action. There we go. And this guy's going to try and hide. Let's see if he can actually hide from us. Nope. That does not work well for him. That guy does nothing. Adran, it is now your turn.
Yeah. Kind of really not leaving me much choice here. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, wait. Ruler.
You're welcome for showing you that.
Yes, thank you. 50 feet.
You can bonus action dash because you have expeditious retreat.
Well, don't I also have Long Strider on me as well?
You do. Yes, you do. I forgot about that earlier. So you can bonus action dash with expeditious retreat up to 80 feet.
Well, let's see. I think I'm just going to move enough to get in front of this guy.
Okay. Bear in mind that the big guy is coming barreling down.
Which big guy? Oh, that big guy. Gosh. You know, with everybody being so far away, I should have just stuck with my longbow. What was I thinking with my sword?
You like your shield.
Well, you do like your shield.
I do like my shield, and I do like being protected. So,
Right?
It's like a safety comfort shield.
Safety blanket as a shield. What would you like to do, sir?
that's a really hard question.
You also have your spells,
I do have my spells.
but they have a limited range.
Yes, they do. I think I'm just going to fire a firebolt at this guy.
Alright, take the shot.
I am on normal. Firebolt.
Okay. That hits. Ooh. Nice, for 13 fire damage.
And yeah, that basically ends my turn.
You can still bonus action dash. Keep well away.
I could
You
keep
still
well
move up to
away.
80 feet. As long as you stay in the normal terrain.
Well, let's see. I think what I'm... Oh, gosh. You know, I think I'm just going to stay right there.
Okay. Fair enough. These guys do nothing. Alright, here's the stuff. Okay. Following orders. The third is going to move. If I can get my mouse to cooperate with me. Oh, I forgot to scroll. So where? Oh, I can see it. Yeah. There we move forward. There. All right. That was their entire turn. Where's that guy? Marching to the north. There we go. Can't go that far. Let's see. 15. Come on. There we go. That's as far as they can go. Where's this guy? Wait, how did that happen? Grr, that's annoying. Okay. Come on. There we go. There we go. That's fun to move. The entire group one at a time.
Oh.
Seeing what's coming, this guy is gonna get out of the way.
Hmm.
Come on. There. 15. And he dashes to there. So many people. Okay, the big guy's turn. He is going to charge straight towards. Oh,
Ooh.
that was the wrong button. Come on. There. Can he get to here? Yes, he can. Alrighty. And so he's going to. Oh, it would have mattered either way. Swing his club-like tail
Oh.
and deals a glancing blow. Strength saving throw.
Oh wow.
And that guy's knocked prone by the heavy whoop.
Oh. That's gotta hurt.
Having been given the order to attack. Oh look, he didn't take fire damage or acid.
Oh, nuts.
What a great reaction. It's 10 feet. 30. Please roll me 4d4, someone.
There we go.
Pardon.
13.
Thank you very much. And then he's gonna dash. Wait, what is... Anyways,
I just wanted to see how far away he was.
I understand. Yep, he's gonna dash.
Oh boy.
Alrighty. So this guy's going to stand up. Which costs him 15 feet. And he's going to be 15 feet. Is he happy with it? Yeah, he's going to go ahead and recklessly attack the big beast next to him.
Recklessly.
And deals him a glancing blow. Thía, it's now your turn.
Okie dokie. Move down a bit.
Just realized you're not on my screen.
I think I'm gonna try to go for this guy right here in the middle of the road between the two
Fair
rope
enough.
dudes.
Alright, in that case, I need a wisdom saving throw.
Okie dokie. Wisdom.
And you feel a brief moment of unsurety, like, are you really sure you want to attack him? But yeah, you're really sure you want to attack him, and you can take the shot. What was your stealth check earlier?
11.
Okay. You are actually hidden from him.
Oh,
You have advantage on the shot,
okay.
despite that really poor stealth roll.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my poisoned arrows.
Alright. 11 is not going to hit,
Oh, well.
unfortunately. It goes soaring over his head.
And then I'll stealth and
Wow.
move.
That's a heck of a stealth roll.
And I'm gonna have her move that way. I think
Fair
it's
enough.
here, so that's 5, 10. No, one behind. There we go.
Excellent, thank you.
Mhm.
Alright. Where's that guy? Is that him? Yes, that's him, okay. You hear an order to the south of double time!
Oh boy.
This is sounding like one of those, you know, band, Battle of the Bands, but it's with like the band that goes to the, you know, the high school bands.
Okay. I don't know, but okay.
Well, I'm like if Battle of the Bands meets, you know, the high school bands, you know, like
I
band
getcha.
class.
I never went to band class.
Neither did I, but other people had.
Fair enough.
I'm just
And this
imagining like
guy's gonna-
that music that's like at a football game or a basketball game.
Fair enough. He has to make a dexterity saving throw. He fails, and one of you can roll me a d10.
D10?
D10. 1d10. He takes 2 piercing damage from the vine on that bush
Yeah.
as he tries to dash to catch up to me.
Tries to catch up with you.
Well, he really should have known better. These kind of viney, hooky vines are everywhere.
Right? He dashes. Oh look, it's my turn. I think I'm going to leave the troll for you, Adran.
Okay.
There's suddenly a guy suddenly closer to me, and he's wounded. So, you know, wins all around. I'm gonna shoot him twice. I hit him both times.
Yay!
Give him a good resting place.
Let's see, that... Oh my goodness.
That's 24.
80. Yeah. Which, rather frighteningly, doesn't kill him.
Very frighteningly.
And I'm like, ugh, that's not good.
Mm.
Bye! As I rush over there. Just leaving him behind. Let's see whether he's... Maintain defensive formation! Yells the guy who's caught my spell.
Yep.
Don't move. It hurts.
Right? Where's this guy? There he is. Come on. There we go. He's going to move up to there. And let's range on this. Nope, not within range. So he's going to dash. Oops. He can't go that far. There he goes. Thinking that maybe hiding isn't the best option, this guy's going to climb out of the muddy grass.
He ruined his nice robes for nothing.
And he flashes a mirror at the troll as he mutters a quick incantation.
No.
I don't like that.
Right, where's this guy?
Yeah, neither do I.
This guy does nothing. Adran, it is your turn, sir.
Oh, okay. Oh, how I wish I could throw 2 of my cantrips out in one turn.
Oh, too bad.
Yes, too bad. Oh. I think I'm going to throw a firebolt at the troll.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you, sir.
A wisdom saving throw.
Correct.
Right.
Sanctuary.
You fail your wisdom saving throw, you must either not attack at all or pick a new target.
I'll pick a new target.
There's-
I'll go for this guy
Alright,
who's
what-
being an idiot.
Okay, you have advantage on the attack
Okay. Then
because he recklessly attacked the large creature
I'll
Oh,
use a firebolt on him.
with advantage. That is a glancing blow for half damage. Anything else for you, sir? Because you do see that there's someone else who's drawing up close.
Yes, I do. Let's see. He is 40 feet. I will use my,
Normal movement.
since I have 40 speed, I'm just going to use my regular speed to get up to him. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to swing at him with my sword.
You pass within 5 feet and then left. So this guy here is going to attack you with a reaction attack.
Crap.
An attack of opportunity, I get 22 to hit for 6 damage unless you cast shield.
I cast shield.
And you may move on with your attack, sir.
Oh man. And I go along with my attack,
Aw.
hitting him with a sword. Silver sword.
By the way,
Go.
with shield, because you increase your dexterity with shield active and your actual shield, your armor class is now 26.
I know, that's amazing.
And that hits for 7 damage. Would you like to use your bonus action to run away?
I used my bonus action to hit with my silver sword.
You're right, I forgot about that.
Well,
Alright,
I can't do anything else.
you are now at point blank range.
Yeah.
Well done. Alright, where's this guy? Double time! As they dash forward through the difficult terrain. Where's this guy? There he is, okay. He's going to hold his action. Actually, he's going to order to advance when the troop ahead of them advances. Wait, no, I got that wrong. This guy actually goes first. I don't know why they keep showing the wrong color. Oh, whatever. Alright, so they dash forward. And... oops. They're now going to dash forward. Down one square. There we go. Where's this guy? Grumbling and growling. This guy's going to leave the difficult terrain. 15. 15.
That did not go as intended.
25. 30. 35. 45. Too far. Come on. Work with me here. There. He dashes to there. The enormous behemoth is displeased by all this pain, and he is going to swing his tail at the guy you're now fighting, Adran.
Oh.
Because he has 10-foot reach, and he crits.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh.
Crunch.
17 and 16.
That's
Oh my God.
33.
Your opponent is suddenly very bloodied and has to succeed on a strength saving throw. You know what? It's a crit. I'm not even going to allow a strength saving throw. He is knocked prone. Just smashed into the ground. Alrighty, and this guy regains 10 hit points.
I just have to say, Mr. Prone Goblin, that really sucks.
Excuse me. Is that gonna go there? He's going to 20. Yeah, that works. Oh, Adran.
Oh, yeah.
I get a 20, a 19, and an 11, all of which miss. Because you have your shield still on.
Maximum 26.
Until your turn. This guy is going to recklessly attack the big beast, since you're now out of range. So that's 14 or a 17. The 17 hits for 4 slashing damage as he swings around this two-handed axe. Thía, it's your turn.
Really not doing that much damage to him.
There's just not enough movement from these guys. I think I'm going to... yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack the leader guy there. With the red dot peoples.
You're gonna have to move because there's a hill in your way.
I can do that. Let's see.
Yeah, there's still a hill in your way.
Okay. Just a second. Let me move back. Maybe if I went this way instead.
No.
Still a hill? Okay.
Still a hill.
Okay, then I'll try to go after one of these guys.
Okay.
I mean...
you have line of sight here. here?
No, I was gonna go after one of the other red dot dudes.
Oh,
I mean, they're just standing there.
you
Might
have
as well.
just what was your stealth roll before?
28.
28.
Okay, you make it this shot at normal because they are dodging.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. They were holding.
Defensive position.
Yep. Yeah, let's go.
Doesn't matter, you crit.
Oh,
My goodness. For 13 damage. Nice shot. And you bloody him.
And I'll
Would you like to
stealth
Goodness gracious.
my goodness.
and move over
I
here.
think you used
I used 10 feet, I think.
fair enough. I'm going to trust your count.
Well, I have 45 movement right now, so.
Right. Right, so where's this guy? There he is. Realizing that the battle has shifted somewhat more to the north than where they're going, he's going to realign his troops and they're going to dash forward.
Which ones?
The guys furthest to the south. Come on.
The orange?
There we go. The orange, yes.
Okay.
Alright, where's this guy?
He's up on the hill, I think.
He's going to up. And there we go. He's going to dash, trying to get towards me. Alright, Adran. The fellow who's prone at your feet stands back up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's no longer prone. And he's going to recklessly attack you.
Oh, goody.
So I get advantage on the attack. I get a 15, which misses. My turn.
You do realize you have a flesh wound.
He spits at your feet. It's rather blood-filled. More than mucus-filled.
He's in a rage.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot get
I'm
through
going to
to
shoot.
ones in a rage.
Right? I'm going to shoot this guy who's pursuing me.
Well, thank you for that.
I get 27 to hit him.
That was a beautiful animation of that dice.
Oh, why do I always have to have my character sheet up when it's a beautiful animation? So I get 27 to hit, which I'm pretty sure that hits, for 14 damage. And then I miss.
We all have bad days.
I was like, oh, but I wanted that first shot to hit. I'm just zipping all over this field.
Hmm.
And red in the spell area continues to dodge. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I may need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Come on. Nice.
I spin away as a column of sacred fire crashes into the muddy soil at my feet.
Oh boy.
That would have been very ineffective damage.
Right? I still would have had to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Alright, so he's going to flash a silver mirror at the troll, and then Adran, I need a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh, great. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, you fail! You take 4 radiant damage as fire encases you from above.
Ow.
And I need a concentration check from you.
Concentration.
With advantage.
And
Make a Constitution saving throw with advantage.
Because Warcaster.
Exactly. Oh, wow. You maintain concentration.
Cool.
Adran, it is your turn.
I'm going to use. Well, actually, that guy's a little too close to me. The troll.
Yeah.
But I still want to use Firebolt on him so that he doesn't regrowth his health.
Alright. I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
You fail your wisdom saving throw. You must either waste the attack action or you must attack someone else.
I will attack the guy who's bloodied in front of me, who spat on my boots.
Alright, with disadvantage because you're casting Firebolt at basically melee range.
Oh! Oh. Oh, what about the guy to my left?
You will still make the attack at disadvantage.
You're currently in melee. All ranged attacks are at disadvantage.
Correct.
Alright, I'll try the bloody guy in front of me.
Fair enough. Who took a crit from this
Or, no, wait a second.
glove instead.
Oh, well,
You have your sword, don't you?
I do have my sword. Maybe I should just make a sword attack instead.
Then that will be at normal.
Okay. So I'll just attack him with my sword.
Fair enough. There we go. That hits? Goodness. He staggers from the force of that blow.
Huh. And then I'll swing at him again with my sword.
Go for it.
Stab like the mighty elephant.
Your mighty war cry
God.
aids you in your struggle. Let's see. How's his health? Yeah, he's still doing alright. He is badly wounded. Anything else from you, sir?
Well, I would have. Oh, wait, I could use my bonus to evade. Because that still wouldn't.
You cannot.
I cannot?
You can use your bonus action to second win. You can use your bonus action to expeditious retreat.
Well,
But you don't have a bonus action dodge.
that's what I meant. Expeditious retreat.
Oh, then yes, you can do that.
Because then
It's going to trigger.
that also will.
It's going to trigger. Go ahead.
Will that give a opportunity of attack?
Yeah, the 3.
Yes.
Spiky guy, troll guy, and the bloodied guy.
I'll stay right there.
Alright, and shield spell has ended. You now have a 21 armor class.
Yep. Hopefully people keep it below 19.
Let's go, okay. Let's see. Going to go there. And they are going to dash. There we go.
Hup, 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 hup. Double time!
Precisely. Let's see, if they only go 15, how far are they? Alright. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, that was 8 javelins at disadvantage. So 7 misses you, Adran.
Okay.
11 misses you.
Yep.
6 misses you. 12 misses you. 22 hits for 5.
No.
Yeah, I got one shot that hits you for 5 damage.
Okay.
Unless you want to cast shield.
No, I'll take it.
Alright, take 5 damage as 8 javelins soar towards you and only 1 connects.
Ow.
This troop dashes. This guy is going to hack. Dash. Towards me. And your maybe ally is now going to turn its ire towards the guy who just wounded him. Attacking with advantage. A 24 is going to hit.
Whoa.
For 16 bludgeoning
He
damage.
needs a saving throw, right?
Yep, for strength. Oops, I hit dexterity. Ignore dexterity.
Ignore.
Oh, he's prone.
8. He is knocked prone. Alright, so we are, let's see. That was, so far it has been 30 seconds since battle was joined.
Yikes.
I do notice the time. Are you okay with continuing until half past the hour?
Half past the hour is like 10 minutes.
Yes. Are you okay with that or no?
I'm fine
Sure.
with that.
Alright.
I usually don't fall asleep until about 2 anyway.
The troll is going to reach out to eat you, Adran.
Oh, goody. Oh, come on.
I get a 22 and a 26 to hit. So one way or the other, that 26 is gonna hit you.
Yeah, it is gonna hit me.
So the question is, do you want to block one of those attacks or take both of them?
Block one of them at least.
Alright, burn a spell slot and increase your armor class, and I need a concentration check from you. Or constitution saving throw, excuse me.
Constitution saving throw. Please save, please save.
That is enough to save you. Maintain concentration on expeditious retreat. Nice.
Nice.
He is really trying to eat you. He also regains hit points. Oh, too much.
What?
There we go. He is back up to full health. Because he never took fire damage.
Oh, yes.
This guy is going to stand back up. He looks a little furious that he hasn't really hurt too much. This behemoth who should be terribly easy to hit, and he's going to recklessly attack.
Although with the 26 damage, or 26 attack, I should be taking 14 damage, right?
Yeah, you should have taken 14 damage. Did you
1,
not
2,
mark
3,
it?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And he deals 13 slashing damage to the club-tailed beast, and the club-tailed beast is now bloodied. Thea, it is now your turn.
Uh,
I feel like we're in over our heads here.
this guy is all dressed up with nowhere to go. I shall be his dancing partner for right now.
Oh, that's nice of you.
So here's that.
That's gonna hit for 20. You kill him outright.
Nice.
And then I'll stealth and move.
Oh, I bet you're loving the heavy rain, aren't you?
Uh-huh. Right there.
Thea, there's a heavy sound of footsteps.
Oh no. I hope that wasn't someone's. I hope Spike Guy is not someone's baby.
I wish he was an elephant.
Elephant would be nice.
Thump, thump, thump. You can almost imagine hearing. It could have been something like fee or fi or fo.
Oh.
Oh dear.
And that's all he gets to do with his turn because he effectively actioned. Alright, they are moving up. Alright, where is this fellow? Oh, he's still stuck in the difficult terrain. Slowpoke. $25, $30. He dashed to get that far. Adran, your dance partner is displeased with you. He attacks you recklessly.
Oh, bring on. Handsy.
He had a 20 to hit you. I don't think that hits you.
No.
Alright.
Just because he didn't practice the dance well enough doesn't mean he has any right to get upset when he doesn't do it well.
So I run 10 feet into the grassland and then I jump up. Let's see, what is my strength score? I jump up and horizontally. So 12. Let's see. I can jump up. Right, so that's 4 times 3. I jump 12 feet up. And then finish my movement on top of this hill. Hee 10, 12. Okay, so yeah, I think I've got like 10 feet left. That guy's getting a little close for my comfort. The wounded one. I take shots at him. How far away is he from me? Oh yeah, he's within easy range. I hit him and I deal him a glancing blow. So Colossus Slayer on that first attack. Wow. 5 and 13 is 18. That is plus 4. 22 points of damage. And yeah, that's a good reason to have him make a Constitution saving throw. He fails his Constitution saving throw.
Oh wow.
Stumbles on the muddy ground, falls, driving the arrow deep into his chest.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that. Even if my spell is proving less than useful because those jokers are just standing still in it.
Well, actually, it's providing good CC because they can't move.
Can you actually explain that one? CC?
Crowd control.
Oh, crowd control, yeah. I figured control had to be in there somewhere. It can last for 10 minutes.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, because that is 13 people who can't attack us currently. They're stuck there.
Yep. Unless they decide to take the rest of the damage. But so far they don't choose to do that.
Yeah, well, and I guess they didn't get my hint with the, you're just a sitting target there.
Alright, so this guy's out of spell slots.
Aw, poor guy.
Adran, I need a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yes, please. You're going to take 8 radiant damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw. barely maintain
Well, I was gonna
concentration.
say, doesn't he get those at advantage?
He does. Actually, can you roll that one more time for me? Thank you, Thea. Okay, we'll go with the 11 instead of the 5.
Okay.
So, you maintain concentration on an expeditious retreat. Oh, Adran, it's your turn.
Oh, I'd like to use my expeditious retreat and get out of there.
You'd have to take the disengage
You
action,
might want to take exactly.
because otherwise that's 3 attacks.
Yeah, well, first of all, I'm going to be attacking this guy
Okay. Take the attack.
with my
If you think you can hit him.
silver sword. Sure hope so.
That hits him,
Nice.
and that also kills him.
Good. He already bled on my shoe. I don't want him bleeding on my trousers.
So
Wow, I
inconsiderate.
think you're actually worthy.
And then I'm going to... Ooh. I just want to
You
move
have one extra.
another 5
You
feet.
have one attack left.
What?
You have one attack left.
I just want to move another 5 feet over here and attack this guy
Okay, that will trigger an attack of opportunity.
from the troll.
Yes.
Go for it.
I get a 21 to hit you,
That will
which
hit
matches
me.
your armor class.
What?
You're going to take 10 slashing damage.
Hmm?
You're going to take 10 slashing damage, and I need a Constitution saving
Yep.
throw with advantage. I just opened my ears.
Manage, Constitution.
You maintain concentration.
Nice.
That's nice. And then I'm gonna
Wonderful roll.
slice that guy.
Go for it. With advantage because he recklessly
Oh.
attacked earlier. So roll one more time at normal.
At normal?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, roll one more time at normal.
I thought I was supposed to do it at advantage.
Yeah, we're going to count. Yeah, it's okay. We're just going to do 2 rolls instead of the with advantage. All right, so that advantage, because he attacked recklessly earlier, turns a nat 1 into a 24, which hits
Okay.
for 6 damage. Nice. He's still standing.
Now I'd like to use my bonus action, Second Wind.
Nice. Good call. Hold on. Don't use it yet.
Mhm.
You are currently level 8. Yep, I thought so. Forgot to correct it before.
Okay.
You may now use it.
Okay.
It's a D10 plus your level. You recover 17 hit points,
That's better than nothing.
right?
There we go.
Did these guys...
And I still have a little bit of movement left.
You do.
I'm gonna be right back, guys.
And that would trigger attack of opportunity for the guy.
If you leave his range, if you move diagonally, it won't.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could kind of move like there, there. So until you leave that 5-foot range around him, you will not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yes, that's fine.
So I will stay right there.
Excellent. Alright, I can't remember if these guys use their javelins or not. Rudy me.
Your orange guys use javelins. I think your green guys use javelins.
I'm going to assume that they did.
Because the green guys went off from the left and started going up the hill, then the orange... Oh no, I'm sorry. Orange guys went first, then the green guys went second. And both sets also threw javelins at you.
Right, thank you. They're going to dash like so. And that does not trigger an attack of opportunity. They have any left. Wait, actually, they have left. Oh,
That's
so
good.
Big Beast is going to get an attack of opportunity. Oh dear. There we go. And this guy gets hit for 18 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And is not dead yet,
He's bloodied.
but has to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, please don't make the saving throw.
There we go.
I'm back, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Ah,
He makes his strength saving throw and is not knocked prone. Although he is very dizzy from that hit.
I bet. My goodness.
Right, these guys used their javelins already on you.
Well, they can go retrieve their javelins if they like.
Well, when they get up there, they can. There's kind of a lot in their way.
That sounds like a them problem.
Yeah, I think
It's like a level problem.
Whoops. There we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Good job. Where's this guy? Oh, there he is. Thía, do you remember what your stealth roll was before? I think it was some ridiculous number. Like
Last one was
That's 25. Huh?
Last
Which
one
one?
was 27.
Oh, I thought it was a 25 because 27 was the one before.
No. No, 28 was the one before that.
No, that was the one before the 27. I've been writing them down as I
Oh, okay.
roll them.
Hey, what do you know? Someone actually caught up to me. Almost. There's a bit of a hill in his way still.
So he's having to, reach up to try and hit you?
Yeah, I think there's like 5 or 10 feet of hillside left to go.
Ah.
So you have the high ground still.
I have the high ground and a longbow, but it's not my turn. This guy is going to use his tail swipe against your new dance partner, Adran.
Ooh.
He gets a 21 to hit because of Reckless from earlier, dealing 16 bludgeoning damage. And yeah, he has to make a Constitution saving throw. He fails his Constitution saving throw and is smashed flat into the earth.
Wow.
Nice.
Alright, everyone, this is a massive battle. And unfortunately, we don't have enough time to get through it all. So, we are going to pause here in the middle of the fight. We have gone, let's see, each round is 6 seconds. We've gone for 6 rounds.
Oh my gosh.
So we have only been in battle for 36 seconds.
Oh gosh. That's insane.
Yeah, barely half a minute.
Varin is, for the moment, holding at least some of these people at bay. Although it has proven to be possibly less than useful. Because, okay, yay, I stopped 13. What about the other
20.
9, 18, 18 and 18? And the troll is apparently not taking any damage. Adran, you're slipping. He's right there.
He's taken damage and then he's regenerated.
Well, does it count if he healed it afterwards?
Especially since he's not spending a resource? I don't think so.
Yeah. I think it's just one of those that unless he becomes like extremely annoying, he might have to wait until last.
Right, when we can all dogpile him.
Yeah.
Oh, and Thía, you are aware that there is an enormous person coming behind
Yeah.
us.
Something that stomps a little loudly.
Adran, you are not yet aware there's a hill in the way, and you can hear it. Varin is aware of the giant. I have the high ground.
And I have 1 spell slot left, and I wanted to use either Darkness or Melf's Acid Arrow on the troll.
I'm going to stop recording.
Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thía, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. The Bulette, the Displacer Beast, the Hound, the Manticore, the Owlbear, the Shambling Mound, and the Triceratops. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.